Hi everyone, Shannon here. Welcome to 2017. I'm so excited that we are embarking on an incredible, or what I know that's going to be an incredible year. And so I'm so happy that all of you are on my team and are ready to push forward and make 2017 amazing. So I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday and Christmas, New Year, Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate. And now we're ready to get into an awesome 2017. So I wanted to send this video to you guys because, one, you can see my face and know what I look like. Some of you have heard my voice and know my name, but may not see my face all the time. So this is me. Hi. I'm here to support you and help you push through whatever it is we need to get done. And I know that with my support, with corporate support, and you guys just really taking on 2017 strong, we're going to have an amazing year. So a couple of things I wanted to review and go over with you guys. Initially, just some best practices and maybe a few housekeeping items. One of the things that I think would be very helpful for everyone to do is go and check their email settings in Arrow. I know sometimes I've had it where reps will email me and say, hey, I tried to get on the call today, but there was no call, but yet the email was supposed to have gone out about 24 hours prior to that, but they had their settings on only receiving email notifications once a day. So one thing I wanted to share with you guys is that you can actually set your email notifications in Arrow to be sent every time. So for instance, gmail.com, if that's your email, mine's me.com. But every time an email either gets sent from myself or from corporate or someone else within your organization, you will get a notification if you have that set to every time, or every email, I believe is what it is, every message. So how you fix that is in your Arrow, you go to the Communications tab and you go to your notifications. And in notifications, you'll see a drop down under the frequency section and area. And in there, it gives you an option for, I think it's like every message, every hour, every 6 hours, once a day, something along those lines. Just make it simple. I would just say send every message or get a notification every message. We'd try not to send out too many emails out to the field. So I think if you set that to every message, at least you'll be knowing when corporate is sending you something or when I'm sending you something, and you get it kind of right away. And then you know to go into your Arrow and actually read the full message, because the notification is just a notification to go check your Arrow. It's not actually it'll show you the full email, but we want to make sure everybody's looking in their Arrow, and that's one of the best practices. So, and for those that you don't know, Arrow stands for Admin Resource Office. So it's basically our back office, backbone. Basically just the back office to our business and our company. So a few new things that maybe some of you might not have seen yet is the new print shop that we have. So, excuse me, one moment. The print shop that we have, if you go to Communications and then Library, and then into the Marketing section of the library, there's a tab that you can click on that says Custom Print Shop, and that's going to take you to Vistaprint, which is going to have a plethora of fun little goodies that you can order for targeted skin, for marketing and such, so on and so forth. So a few things I want to show you. Pens that say targeted skin. These actually are really nice. I like them a lot. They're very light and they write well. There's some these are sticky notes. And then there's some notepads that you can order here. And then also fun little things like this is a USB drive that I don't really know how much it holds, but it's got the targeted skin logo on there. I don't know if you can see it very well. And other things, there's shirts on there, there's koozies, you name it, there's all kinds of stuff. Another fun one is this mouse pad that says Hello Beautiful on there, so gotta love that. couple other things. So again, that is the actual print shop through Vistaprint. And then there's another item that is a bifold that we just released. It's very nice, thick cardstock paper, and it pretty much goes over who we are as a company, our process, and then the different kit combinations that we have, and then some add-on products. And then on the back, it talks a little bit about joining our team. So you can order these. There is the ability to print them off yourself through Arrow underneath the marketing tab. But what I would suggest is that if you go under Arrow, and this is not in the marketing section to buy, but what you can do is you can go to the shopping section up above in your Arrow, and then when that takes you into like you're going to order some products or whatnot, you can actually click on marketing materials, and those are in the marketing materials that you can actually order. I think they come in blocks of like 10 or 25 or something like that. So these are really nice to have. Again, they're really good quality and good to have on hand there. So take a look at those. Another thing I wanted to mention that we talked about today on a call with corporate was this independent sales representative, sort of like a getting started checklist. I think this is something really important that we need to, sorry, that's my cat. He's been a little crazy. But I think it's something that we definitely want to be utilizing ourselves and making sure we're going through that. And we know that we are up to date and know everything that's on this checklist. But then I think there's also a great opportunity for us, especially in the beginning of the year, to circle back with our sales reps out there in the field and talking to them about this particular document here and making sure that they're set up and that they understand everything that's on here too as well. This can be found in Arrow. Again, everything's in Arrow, but it is in the communications tab in library and then training overview. It's one of the first sections that you come to in the library in Arrow. So definitely take a look at that. A lot of you I will be reaching out to and just making sure that we understand this and we're going through it and we're reading it, and then we can turn around and circle back with our reps. I guess that's what you get when you try to work from home is background noise. So I'm sorry. What else do we have? Oh, one of the things that I think is really important for us to be doing, especially in the beginning of the year, is to be following up with our customers. We want to make sure that we're retaining them. I mean, obviously it's great to sell them when we're excited to get that initial sale, but where we're going to continually get that revenue is through following up with the customers, even if they are on an auto ship, because if they don't hear from us, they very well are going to say, oh, I'm not important enough, or, she forgot about me, or he forgot about me. And we definitely want to make sure that our customers know that they're most important to us. Obviously, building a team is wonderful and great, but we need to make sure that our customers know that they're a priority. So there are a few ways in Arrow that you can take a look and identify your customers. Obviously, you sold them, you should know who they are, but if you want an actual to look and see who all of your customers are, you can go to, in Arrow, you can go to your organization tab and then go to the graphic tree, and that will show you, it's usually to the right when you're looking at your entire tree and organization. It's usually to the right, and it'll either be a gray circle or a person with a little swirly around them. And that usually identifies them as a customer. If you see the person with a color, either like a green or a blue or whatever, yellow, that usually indicates that they're a sales rep, because we identify our sales rep, and each level that you achieve in the company has a different color associated with it. So they're normally just the translucent looking, no color to them, little statue person. What else? The last thing I wanted to just review with you guys is the call schedule for the first quarter of 2017. I personally, with our organization, obviously Amy, the wonderful and beautiful Amy, she's got her team and her organization. My team and my organization, I'm going to be doing a weekly call on Monday nights, and obviously would love for you to attend them and be on them. The more people we have on there, the better, the more impact it will have actually. Just with people being able to ask questions and participate and so on and so forth. If you're not able to attend, I will be recording them and we will be sending them out via Arrow so that you'll have the link to that. So it's going to be Monday nights, 7:30 Central Standard Time. And I apologize if you're a Bachelor watcher and that runs in the same time frame as our weekly call. But like I said, you can listen to the recording. Or you can just record The Bachelor and then you can be on our call. That's what I do. Anyways, so that's one thing that we'll be doing Monday nights, 7:30 Central Standard Time. I will make sure that all the details are sent out via Arrow so that you have those. Please add that to your calendar. And then the other thing is that there's a corporate training calendar that was just put out. I think they just released it today. It looks like this. And as you can see in there in January, it says, list all the different calls that we are going to be having in the month of January. Some of them are weekly calls, some of them are live calls, some of them are recorded and released calls. So it all just kind of depends. The release calls, I believe, will be released via our Facebook group page. So if you don't have access to that or you're not linked in to our Facebook group page, then I would suggest reaching out to myself or reaching out to whoever signed you up as a sales rep, and we can make sure that we include you into that group because there's a lot of good information and support and question and answer stuff that goes on a regular basis. So the one main call that I want to make sure, because it's coming up this week, that you guys add to your calendars is the call that is on January 5th. That is going to be a corporate update call for 2017. We have a lot of great stuff to review. So definitely make sure if you can be on that call to be on it. It is going to be recorded, so don't worry if you can't make it. But it is at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So, and that's January 5th, which I believe is Thursday. So that one's going to be a great call to be on. There's also the 90-day challenge calls that are going to be every Wednesday. Those are at noon Eastern time. Those ones are not recorded, though. Those are actually a live call, and it's more interactive, so that's the reason why they don't record those. And it's sort of like an accountability call or whatnot. Every Wednesday night, this is an important one. Every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, we are going to have a national or nationwide recruiting call. That is where Amy and Kim and I get on and we basically tell the Targeted Skin story. And it can be customers, it can be potential sales reps, you choose. But the goal is to have everyone get 2 people on the call every week. And, you know, if you're talking to 10 people a week, it shouldn't be a problem to get a couple people on the call that Wednesday night. So that is going to be every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. There's also the continuation of the Targeted You and Targeted Success. Those are not going to be live calls. Those are actually going to be recorded and released every Thursday morning. And so, again, like I said, I believe they're going to be released to the Facebook page. So make sure that you're linked in and connected on that. And if you're not, then either reach out to me. My email is smetzger@targetedskin.com, or talk to the person that is your sponsor or your enroller. Every third Monday, there's going to be a call called Learn from the Leaders. So that's basically going to be people who have had pretty good success selling as a part of Targeted Skin. So again, that's going to be on the third Monday of every month. Again, that's released. That is not actually a live call. We are going to have a Product of the Month call, and that's going to be released on the first Monday of every month. Again, not a live call, so it's just going to be released. You'll be able to listen to it at your leisure. And then the other important one is the DNA with Dr. Graf. That's going to be January 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern. So make sure that, obviously, all these calls will be great to have on your calendar. The nationwide recruiting call, and then also the corporate update call for 17, which is, again, January 5th. at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And then the DNA with Dr. Graf. If any of you are wanting to learn more about the science behind what we're doing and get a little bit more education surrounding that, that'll be a great call for you to jump on. But again, it'll be recorded and released and sent out to everyone. January 10th, 2 p.m. Eastern. That is all I have. Those calls, one thing I will mention. The last thing is every call of those will have the same dial-in information. And it is actually on this document right down here. So same phone number, same web link, so that you don't have to wonder, oh, what's the dial-in information? It's the same number, same web link every single time without fail. If anything changes, we will certainly let you know. Sorry, my hair's a little crazy right now. But my call that I will have on Monday nights will have a separate dial-in number because I use my own Zoom info or Zoom meeting so that I can record my screen and record my voice and everything like that so that everybody can see what we're talking about. So I think that's it I have for you guys. Thank you for taking the moment to listen in and watch this. And I'm, again, so excited and cannot wait to see what everybody does in 2017. It gives me anxiety almost because I just know how amazing this year is going to be. So again, feel free to reach out to myself if you have any questions. My email again, smetzger@targetedskin.com. And then I'll put it in the email when I send out this link, and then my cell phone number. So I'm here for you guys. I'm very excited. As you can see, I've said that like 5,000 times now, but can't wait to see what 2017 brings us. So make it a great week, and I'm sure I'll be talking to y'all soon. Take care.